Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Be Crowned in Glory. I'm on today because I just wanted to have a sincere talk about just my journey and some of the things that I've been facing while I'm on this journey to better health and wanting to talk with everyone and let them know that they can do it too. And part of what we have to do is take ownership of what we're doing to our bodies. And I was missing that ownership piece. And I'm going to share with you, some of the things that I've been going through as I have been transitioning from trying to eat healthy and fasting. And some of the things that I have found is I was not taking ownership of what I was putting in my body. So I was in denial. I was telling myself, oh, I don't eat that much. Oh, I only, snack a little bit. But then when I really had to sit down and think about what I was putting in my body, I was doing a lot. So one of the things that I was doing is I grew up with this notion of we can't throw away food. We have to clean our plate. Children in Africa are starving. So though I told myself as I had children that I was not going to do that to them, not blaming my parents for me being overweight, because at a certain age we have to take ownership of what we put in our mouth. But hearing those things kind of stay with us, and I just made sure that I didn't pass that on to my children. If they were full, I didn't force them to eat it. Either I wrapped it up, or what I actually was doing is I was eating what they weren't finishing. So I would have my portion of what I made for myself, and then if my little ones didn't finish their food, I would eat it. So I wasn't taking accountability for eating the food. So I had to start saying to myself, listen, I'm either going to wrap it up and save it, or if it's not that big a portion, it just has to go in the garbage. And I know that sounds funny or sounds wasteful to a lot of people, but we have to realize that our body is not a garbage can. Food is getting thrown away all the time, every day. If you look at restaurants, they throw away food because people could get sick if we try to save it and eat it the next day. So our body is not a garbage can where just because someone didn't finish eating something, we have to finish it. So I had to try and get that out of my mindset. And sometimes I have to catch myself, because sometimes I still catch myself doing it when I'm not fasting. And I had to catch myself, look, stop, throw it in the garbage, save it for another day. They could eat it tomorrow, but you're not going to eat it. And I'm just saying that for those parents out there that fall into the same category. When we're cooking, tasting our food, I know we want to taste the food to see if it tastes good and things like that, but you'll be amazed at while you're tasting, adding salt, tasting, adding different seasoning, are we being aware of how much tasting that we did we actually eat a portion of the dinner or lunch or whatever we're making? So that's another thing that we have to be mindful for. So we just have to take ownership, because those of us that are struggling with our weight, that or even if you only put on 15, 20 pounds, we have to look at what are we really putting in our bodies that's keeping us from either taking the weight off, or why is the weight coming on. So we just have to take responsibility. We want to take responsibility and take ownership of our health. You know, I have high blood pressure. One of the reasons that I want to take off weight is because I would like to get off the medication that I'm on. And through my research on fasting and listen to other people's journey and story, I find that they were able to stop taking medication through fasting. Now, I'm not a doctor. I can't give you medical advice. I'm just saying that my pressure has come down since I've been taking the responsibility of what I'm eating and using fasting as a tool to help my body heal. And I want to share that information with you. Everyone watching, you have to do your own research. There's a lot of books out there. There's so many doctors on YouTube that's really sharing information with us about diet, about fasting, about how to fast, about how many different types of fasting that there is out there. And you have to do what's best for you. So we're taking ownership of our health. We're taking ownership of what we eat. And we also have to take ownership of how we think. We have to love ourselves in the body that we are in. Our body has been working to keep us alive. Our body has been working to fight off what it can with the resource that we're putting in it. So we have to love ourselves and stop thinking negatively. We have to think about the body that we want and try to get, what do we have to do to get there? So one of the things we have to do is make a decision. Make a decision. Make a decision that this is what you want to do. Make a decision that you want to change your life. Make a decision that you want to change your eating habits. Make a decision that you want to eat healthier foods. And that's going to require getting rid of the cookies, cakes, the candy, the pasta, rice, processed foods, and we have to make the decision to eat healthier, the fruits, vegetables, nuts, just eating foods that are grown from the earth. And it's a transition. I'm not saying that I'm 100%. I'm not there yet. But being that I have taken 50 pounds off already, and I feel good about what I'm doing and what I'm learning, and I want to share it with you, is why I wanted to get on. And I know this is a longer video than what I'm used to making, but it's so much information that I want to share, and I want to make sure that I can help someone. And like I said in my previous video, it's helping me too because it's holding me accountable. It's holding me accountable to keep on going. I'm not at a healthy weight yet. Yes, I took off 50 pounds, but I'm still overweight, and I still have to continue doing what I'm doing now. And don't say, well, oh, I took off this weight, so now I could eat as much potato chips as I want. Now I could eat cake, and now I could, overeat, because you could overeat as well. Will you put on a lot of weight if you overeat and eat carrots and broccoli and great foods? It's not going to be the same type of weight as eating these processed foods and foods that turn into sugar in our bodies. If you have to overeat, definitely eat towards the healthier size. But when you're fasting, you'll find that you're not as hungry. You'll find that the food that you eat, the healthy foods, you actually get full quicker. You don't have to consume as much because it's healthy. And you're not feeling the cravings. So I recommended this book before. It's called The Master Cleanser. Read the book. It's by Stanley Burroughs. Read the book and reset your taste buds. Our body needs a reset. We're conditioned through the food that we eat, through the chemicals that are in the food, that we crave for more. We crave for more because the food is turning into sugar, and then our body craves the sugar. Once you clean your body from the and detox, and you'll see the transition that your tongue goes through when you're going through this transition. Sweet things taste overly sweet. So after you do a cleanse, watermelon tastes so sweet, you don't need any other sweetening. Cantaloupe tastes amazing. Mango, oh my goodness. Whew, I have a new love for mangoes. But I say all of that to say, when you reset and get rid of some of the toxins in the body, the pure taste, the natural taste of different fruits, the flavor is so great that you don't feel the need for these sweet cookies and cakes and things like that. And like I said, am I 100% cake free? No, I'm not. But I do try to make healthier decisions in this journey. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that I was able to help someone and really think about, what are you putting in your body? What are you eating? If you pay attention to what you eat throughout the day, write a little journal. I started that. I wrote a journal because sometimes we think we're not eating a lot and we're actually eating a lot. So if you write down, oh, for breakfast I had a croissant, for a snack I had, whatever you eat. Every time you put something to your mouth, I don't care if it's a piece of gum, write it down. And at the end of each day, really look at what you're eating, and you will be surprised. You think you're not eating a lot? You will be surprised how much you're eating. And if you look at what you're eating and see, how much vegetables did I eat today? How much fruit did I eat today? And compare it to how much starch you ate and how much processed foods you ate, you will see that you ate a lot of processed food, that when our body digests it, it turns into sugar. And that's why we have the craving to eat more and more. So with that said, thank you for watching. I just want to share that with you. And thank you for joining me in my journey. Fasting right now. Today is day 4. And I look forward to telling you about my results when I decide to end my fast. So thank you for watching. I enjoy and appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.